For president and many other big races across the country still remain too close to call. A number of battleground states have yet to be called, including Georgia. There are thousands of ballots waiting to be counted in some of our biggest counties. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sheba Russell.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. The nation is now watching that presidential election. The race a nail-biter between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. We have been watching the results with you as they've been coming in all night. So let's get you straight to the latest numbers. Here's what we're looking at so far. President Trump, 50%, Joe Biden, 48%.
A live look now outside the White House, where the country awaits who will occupy it for the next 4 years. Tracy Potts joining us live now in Wilmington, Delaware, with more on the race.
Yeah, Sheba, we've been waiting for votes to come in and more results to come in all night long from critical states like Georgia and like Pennsylvania, where we learned this morning more than half of their absentee ballots, their mail ballots, have yet to be counted. We have heard from both candidates, Joe Biden here at his election night headquarters in Wilmington, Delaware, to a crowd of supporters urging them to be patient. And we also heard from President Trump at the White House, who's claiming falsely that he's already won this election.
And all of a sudden, everything just stopped. This is a fraud on the American public. This is an embarrassment to our country. We were getting ready to win this election. Frankly, we did win this election.
We knew because of the unprecedented early vote and the mail-in vote that it was going to take a while. We're going to have to be patient until the hard work of tallying the votes is finished. And it ain't over till every vote is counted, every ballot is counted.
And that is what the secretaries of state are telling us in several of these states where the vote remains outstanding. In Pennsylvania, for example, some counties were continuing to count all night. Others stopped and said they would resume this morning. Obviously, all eyes on Georgia, a state that the Democrats are hoping to flip. And as far as we know, those numbers still up in the air this morning as well. Several other key states we're watching: Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Arizona. Back to you.
Tracy, thank you. Some other